Hey guys, Leo Lifts here. So this is going to be an interesting little video. I'm going to call this Poolside Trend Talk with Leo Lifts. But I basically just want to talk about the three main social media influencers, bodybuilding influencers that are popular right now, and just kind of give my opinion and my rundown on what I think of these guys. But going to talk about the three main ones. So we got Baby Michael Hearn, Alex Eubank. We got the Roid Rage Monkeys, the Tren Twins, and we have the Baby Rich Piana, the absolute legend himself, Sam Sulek. So we're going to dive right into this, and I'm going to talk about the one I like the least amount, and that is Alex Eubank. So the so-called self-proclaimed natty is absolute full of garbage. There's no way, and it's even been backed up by people who like have done unnatural like steroid cycles, right? And there's no way for his age, the muscle mass that he's attained and the physique that he's gotten over the time, that he didn't at one point do a cycle. He may be natural, can't even say natural now, but he may be not on anything right now, but 100% at one point in time, Alex Eubank definitely ran some stuff. And on top of that, I mean, we're just going right into it. The man edits his photos. He photoshops his photos. And I'll post a picture here in the video that you guys can see. He's photoshopped his V line. He's photoshopped his lat pulls or his lats. So people like that, I can't, back up or look up to in a way. And I don't recommend other people should look into it as well, right? Because in my eyes, he's just doing this all for clout, right? All for the attention. Right? He's just trying to get views and notices, and it works, right? Because when people did catch him for photoshopping, he got a lot of views and a lot of popularity off that, but it was kind of more negative popularity, right? And I'm going to get into something called selling yourself, especially when you're a bodybuilder and social media. I'm going to get into that in a little bit later. But so Alex Eubank, that's my personal opinion. The man he's going to be like a baby Michael Hearn. Like I said, he will probably push that he is natty till the day he takes his last breath. but but yeah, no, I don't think he does have ideas that he tries to push towards the younger audience. That it's like, hey, you should do things more natural and focus on hypertrophy exercises and whatnot instead. But to get the Greek god physique, but like I said, guys, there's no way he attained his physique, and it's been backed up too. There's no way he attained his physique without at one point doing a cycle of something. So next we have up is the roid raging monkeys, the Tren Twins. Now these guys are a little bit interesting because I do find them entertaining, but I don't back their ideology of the fit like bodybuilding because they're extremely like if you want to be that quote unquote sigma male or like that you just want to be all muscle and just move weights and just be strong as heck and lift heavy and all that, then 100% you look at the Tren Twins. They're a prime example of the aggressive side of what steroids can do to people, right? And these guys, I respect that they've come out about it, right? They're not hiding it. They've openly admitted that they are on cycles. And I respect them for that. And I respect anyone who does do steroids because you still have to put in the effort and the work and the diet and the consistency that someone who is natural that has to do. It's just you're taking supplements or steroids that helps you grow and recover quicker. So yeah, if you're looking at more the aggressive side of what steroids looks like, you take a trip over to the Tren Twins page. And 100%. I'll even leave a video because there was a video of Manic Mike doing cable rows, and he loses his mind because he was doing a warm-up set.
It's wasting my time! It's wasting my time lifting that! Call the upset, you dumb fuck. If I fucking do my shit on a warm-up, I'm a fucking bitch!
Warm-up sets are pretty essential, especially when you're just getting into your compound or you're just starting your workouts and just getting especially into a compound lift. Helps you avoid injuries. So, the fact he's getting mad doing warm-up sets, don't know why. Even if it's light, that's technically what a warm-up set is supposed to be. You should just kind of punch it out just to get the blood flowing into the muscles. Helps reduce injury. Anyways, I respect the guys for it. I do preach their content, but also don't preach that, the aggressive side of their ideologies. So, anyways, moving on now to the man himself, last but not least, baby rich Piana, Sam Sulek. The man. So this is interesting because I will say that 100% I don't recommend anyone follow his diet because that is quite an excessive diet, and you have to understand he's someone who no one's really pressed him for saying, "Hey, are you on steroids? Are you not on steroids?" But the man himself has also not openly admitted to being on steroids, and he hasn't denied being on steroids. So that's something I respect too because he keeps it genuine, right? Like he's just honestly he's posting content. He's open minded about what he's talking about, right? Very clear and very knowledgeable guy, especially with all of his lifts and what he's talking about. I agree with him. Also, something that he does do quite regularly is pushing yourself to the absolute limit. I do agree with that because if you're trying to grow, like no one ever got to where they got, especially IFBB pros and all that, by taking it easy, right? You got to get in there. You got to just absolutely blast yourself, fail your sets on squats, fail your sets on leg presses. Like working to failure is probably the most optimal for building muscle, but you also have to remember your form has to be on point or else you can cause injury, right? And Sam Sulek is something that I respect also is because he's mentioned this in his videos is that he's like, he's talking about like his bicep curls. It's like not fully extending your bicep because he's not trying to tear his bicep off the bone. Or, when he's doing hamstring curls, he's not trying to absolutely he does blast his hamstrings, but he's not trying to be a meathead about it where, he's going to tear his hamstring. Mind you, yes, he has been called out for ego lifting, but when you look at it, ego lifting helps you get new PRs and pushes you to those like extremities, right? So, and the man, honestly, like he carries a lot of values that Rich Piana carried, and that man, Rich Piana himself, was a legend. He was well respected in the bodybuilding community, was well knowledgeable guy, and was like genuine with his content and what he wanted to post and his messages. And he was just all around no BS kind of guy, right? And I find that that is something that I really respect. So yeah, so that's my kind of opinion on those three guys. But so yeah, so honestly, guys, like I would stay away from watching like Alex Eubank content because he unfortunately I just say like to say he's fake, right? Like I don't watch anything about Mike O'Hearn. I don't keep up with to date with Mike O'Hearn because he's fake. The man says he's like, oh, I'm all natural, blah blah blah. You get human growth hormone from duck eggs. But yeah, so don't get me wrong. If that's what works for him, great, right? But if not, then yeah, that's just a little excessive for me. Egg whites always did good for me. But yeah, so that's my three. That's my opinion on those three gentlemen there. As the probably the most popular social media influencers, fitness influencers out there. I highly recommend you guys do check out Sam Sulek. Uh, he honestly, his content is amazing, very educational, and especially if you are someone who is young, trying to get into bodybuilding or get into that lifestyle, his methods are like pretty prime. I just would say he is indiscriminately promoting steroid use, but like I said, guys, that's something that has to be something you have to like kind of come to conclusion with yourself if that's something you want to do or don't want to do, right? But like I said, I respect everyone who does do it because just because you do it, like if you just did steroids and you didn't work out and you didn't diet consistently, right, and you didn't, push yourself hard, you wouldn't gain any muscle. You'd actually probably gain weight, and your body would kind of like convert that all into just like fat and like lard, not actual lard, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so it would not be beneficial. So it's like people that go on steroids and they're unnatural, they have to put in just the same amount of hard work, if not just a little bit more than what people are like natural lifters, right? Mind you, that's my opinion. So let me know down in the comment section if you guys agree or disagree with my opinion, and like and share this video if you found it informative, and you want to shoot this out to your friends. I would greatly appreciate that, guys. But yeah, I'm just going to leave that there. So I've been Leo Lifts. Out. Take care, guys.